Hello, I'm Linda, and today I am going to show you how you can connect Excel to Exelsys, so as to analyze and visualize your data. Excel is a tool with which most HR professionals are very familiar with, so we created an OData connector to allow customers to establish a live connection with Exelsys from within Excel and create their own analyses, reports, and visualizations. Any user can use this tool to pull data from Exelsys into Excel, because data will be restricted based on the employee's user permissions. Therefore, HR administrative staff will be able to see the data for the whole organization, while managers will only be able to view data for their team. If simple employees try to use it, they will only have access to their own data. First, we will see how to establish connection with the Exelsys cloud data. Open up an Excel sheet, and select Data from the top menu. Then click on Get Data. From the list, select Other Sources and then click from OData Feed. Type in, or copy and paste, the URL that has been provided by Exelsys for the OData connection. After entering the URL, select Basic Authentication and enter the username and password you use to access the system. For the level, select the fully extended URL. Click on Connect. Now, the system lists all the available data objects for you to select from. Choose the ones that you need for your analysis. You can select one or multiple entities. Let me select Employee and Department. As you click on an entity, the system shows you a preview of the data. If all looks okay, click on the Load button to load the data. The system now has connected to the Exelsys cloud database and is loading the data. All the data has now been loaded. Once the data is loaded, and assuming that you know how to create and use Excel pivot tables and charts, you can go ahead and create your chart or analysis. For example, we are now going to insert a chart with a pivot table. We need to specify where the data will be coming from. So we will need to select External Data Source and select the Employee query. Click on Open, and the system will bring on the right-hand side all the employee fields. We want this chart to show the headcount of employees grouped by location. We can go and find Location field and drag it down into the Axis panel. As we need to get the headcount, we need to get the count of employees. We find the employee code field and drag it down to the Values panel. By default, it gets set to count. We have now very quickly created a chart, but this includes all employee records in the system, active and terminated. Since we want to show the headcount of active employees, we need to set a filter, which will select only the employees with status equal to active. Therefore, let us find the status field and drag it to the filter panel. Now we can go to the chart and select only active employees. Our chart is completed. We can now save the Excel sheet, and next time we open it, we simply need to select Refresh from the Data menu section to get the chart updated with the latest information. Exelsys HCM simplifies human capital management.